Well, good morning, everybody. How are you today? This is going to be our first grammar lesson online. I have my whiteboard here at home. I'm sitting here in my living room. I'm just going to be testing it out. And the first lesson we're doing is a grammar lesson, parts of speech. Okay, so in English, of course, we have many sentences. This is a very basic sentence. Seattle is beautiful. Now, for you level 30s, many of this will be a review and pretty simple, but I need to start simple for those people who have never taken an ESL class before. Okay, so we'll start really simple and we'll build it from there. Seattle is beautiful. All right, parts of speech. One of the most basic parts of speech, we call it a noun. Okay, a noun can be a person, a place, or a thing. Okay, person, for example, a name like my name, Shauna. A place, for example, Seattle. And a thing, for example, right? What is it? It's a marker, or computer, or city. Okay? So noun, person, place, or thing. The noun here is Seattle. That's a noun. Now, instead of a noun, another part of speech is a pronoun. A pronoun takes the place of a noun. So instead of using Seattle, noun. Instead of using Seattle, we can use it. We have it, for example, she, he. We can also use her, him. These are all pronouns, okay? We have it, she, he, her, him. That's a pronoun. Sorry, it takes the place of Seattle. So it is beautiful. It here is the pronoun, okay? So two very basic parts of speech, noun and pronoun. Let's keep this here. Our example, very basic sentence. Seattle is beautiful. The next very basic part of speech I want to tell you about is a verb, okay? A verb is an action word. It could also be is, am, or are. It could also be have or has. Looking here at our sentence, where is the verb? Is. And I am often going to be circling my verbs in my sentences because it's very helpful to know where your verb is in the sentence, okay? Seattle is beautiful, so we have our noun, which is a place, Seattle. We have our verb. The next part of speech is an adjective. An adjective describes a noun. Okay, it gives us more information about the noun. In this case, beautiful is talking about the noun Seattle. So beautiful is the adjective. Let's look at some more examples of adjectives. We have beautiful, fast, slow. We have, what's the opposite of beautiful? Opposite is ugly. Opposite of fast is slow. We can also use colors as adjectives, right? We can use red, white, or blue, okay? These are all adjectives. Seattle, noun, is verb, beautiful is an adjective. So those are the most basic parts of speech that I want to talk about today. All right, let's think of another example, a couple more example sentences. We can say, Shauna teaches English. All right, where is the verb there? What do you think? Let's circle the verb. It would be teaches. Teaches is the action word. All right. Where is the noun? We actually have two nouns in this sentence. We have Shauna, and we also have English. All right, so there's a good example sentence. Another sentence. Now, the verb, of course, teaches, what's this? Did you say pronoun? You are correct. Instead of saying Shauna, we can say she. So that's the pronoun. Another pronoun. Instead of saying English, we can say it. That is another kind of pronoun. This is a subject pronoun. This is an object pronoun. We'll talk about that more later. All right, you guys, that was your first basic grammar lesson. Good job.